Yo, welcome back guys to the video, and today I will be listing the top 10 candidates to replace Jeff Banister. So I'm not doing a top 10, I'm just doing the 10 candidates that could replace him. And today, yesterday I was reacting to the situation. So today I'll be doing the candidates. Go watch that video first. Go watch that video first and then come back over here. So today, starting off with the 10 candidates is Tony Pena. Sorry, I'm having trouble trying to speak or something. Hold on, let me make sure this is right. Okay. He has managed the Royals and Yankees. He either stopped or he got fired back in 2017 because it says that he's not there anymore. So, hopefully he'll come out, or who knows, maybe he'll come out and maybe he'll want to manage a new team. He was a candidate to replace, I think, John Farrell last year, but I could be wrong. And then next is Chris Woodward, and he was actually a big candidate for some teams to replace, I think he was a candidate for the the Tigers, I think. Chris Woodward. I'm sorry, but it's kind of hard. He's the third base coach for the Dodgers. He's been really good, and who knows, maybe he'll come out and he would be a good candidate for the Rangers. Next is, I forgot his name. It's like Montoyo, I think that's his last name. He's come up from AAA. He's been a third base coach, and now he's the third base coach for the Royals. People are listing him as a candidate for the Rangers, and we'll see if it happens, but as of right now, he is still the third base coach for the Rays, obviously. Next is Carlos Beltran. Okay, him in the Rangers uniform. So, he was actually interviewed by the Yankees last year for a managerial job, and he wants to be a manager. So if it's actually worth interviewing him, and he's not even have any managerial experience after his first season, who knows, maybe he could be something one day as a manager. But he is a leader in the clubhouse from all the years he's played. Obviously one of the greatest to play the game, definitely a future Hall of Famer in Carlos Beltran. Who knows, maybe he'll return to the Rangers as a manager instead of a player, obviously now that he's retired. Now, actually, I think I forgot this dude's name. But anyway, he's a third base coach for the Yankees. He's done really well. Again, he's another candidate that I've seen on some websites for the Rangers' next manager. And I don't really have too much to say about him. I just don't think he'll get hired. But at the end of the day, would you rather 9 candidates or 10 candidates? And he's one of them. Next is Alomar Jr. His dad was a manager or a coach. I don't know if he was a manager, but close enough. But Alomar Jr. is definitely one of the top candidates for teams that are missing a manager. I think he's the bench coach, I think he's the bench coach for the Indians, maybe first base coach. He is really good. I would not be disappointed if he was our manager. I think he's one of the better ones out there. If I had to go for managers that aren't either fired or not used to be a main manager, never mind. He was like a manager, but now he's just a coach. I would put him on my team, but these next 2 or 3 are some good ones too. Next is the interim coach for Jeff Banister, Don Wackamstu. Sorry, his last name's crazy. I know he was a coach for the Blue Jays, I think. As you can see, the Royals, bench coach. I think he was a manager for the Royals. I cannot remember. I think he was before Ned Yost. Could be wrong in that. Probably am. But he's been the bench coach for the Rangers, and now he is their interim. And since he's been chosen for the interim, maybe he could make it full time and prove that he can get that managerial spot. Next is Joe Girardi. He got fired by the Yankees last year. I'm kind of surprised. I thought he should have stayed. And honestly, if I had to pick one person to be our manager, I'd probably pick Girardi. He's really good. Manager for the Yankees, won a World Series, coached there for 10 years, or manager for 10 years. He would be an awesome choice for the Rangers. And it'd be nice to see him in a Rangers uniform as a manager. And I think this is the last one. Yeah, okay. Well, this is the last one. It is Dusty Baker. He is the manager, or he was the manager for the Nationals. Got fired last year. He's been the manager for the Giants. There was one other team I forgot. The manager for the Reds and now the Nationals, or was the Nationals, but then he got fired. Kind of surprised he got fired. I think he is a better choice than Dave Martinez, who's now the manager there. He would be a great fit for the Rangers, I bet. And he's managed for a long time for a lot of different teams, so he would definitely have the experience there. I don't know how long he would stay. He looks a lot like Ron Washington. Yeah, he'd be a great choice. My top one, as I said earlier, was Joe Girardi, and I said yesterday in the video if I had the top three, probably Joe Girardi, Dusty Baker, or if I'm going to list top five, probably say Joe Girardi, Dusty Baker, Sandy Alomar Jr., and then if I had to list two more, probably Chris Woodward, and I guess Don McAstoo, since he's been with the team, he might know what he's doing, which I'm sure he is. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed.